Israel's home to a huge variety of different kinds of entertainers, but our next guest is special even among that list. Lazy Gordon is an ex-pro basketball player who today is an international entertainer. He writes, sings, and plays piano in his own shows.
Yeah, it's you that I'm trying to find. I wish you were there on the other side. Lord knows how many times I tried. Every time I seek, you just go and hide. After all these days of trying, I realize this is going one way.
He joins us today to tell us more about his new show, which is based on his true and often comically strange life story, Live Effect. Thank you so much for coming in,
Natasha,
Lazy.
look at you, girl. You're looking great. Thank you for having me. Appreciate that.
So first off, what the name of your show? Tell us about this, and also your name itself, Lazy Gordon. That stands out.
During the show, and it's also for people not only in Israel but worldwide, I tell how I switched 4 times from Eliezer to Alan to Laser to Lazy, through my life and my basketball career.
So your first name was Eliezer?
Eliezer. That's how I was born in New York City in 1965. But I'll tell you, the Live Effect, I had to actually go to the dictionary because in Hebrew, the name of the show is called something with a phenomena, which I don't think I am. So I had to look in the dictionary and find some subsidiary word that would actually fit. And then I looked at side effect, and I said, okay, that's side effect, that's like a phenomena, so we'll call it Live Effect. Because the show is so surprising and so strange, and so, it takes like half an hour sometimes for the audience to actually understand what's going on and figure this man or things out. It's just amazing how mesmerized they are. So this show, from what I understand, is in large part about your life story, right? Which is pretty interesting. You were first a basketball player, and then you decided to become an entertainer. What made you choose to do that? Well, the show came. I've been working on being a comedian ever since I got kicked out of class. Every class I got kicked out for making jokes and stuff, and making jokes on every team I played, and I was always a funny guy. But the thing is, the show is the special thing about the show is the fact that I can actually decide with the audience if we're going to use my life story or not, because there's a lot of improv there. So my life story is like my piano. It actually protects me as a stand-up comedian. I can always fall back on my life story if it's interesting enough for the audience. So what would be the most interesting part of your life story that we could see in the show, or maybe not see in the show? Well, I don't know how interesting it is, but it's damn entertaining. And I think the fact that I have the people looking like fish, getting caught, looking at me like trying to figure me out, and then no one leaves, and there's like silence and laughter, and somebody sheds a tear. It's just a blessing for me after being 30 years a musician with a band, never being connected to my audience just like I am now when I'm solo on stage and vulnerable. And I open up because I have nothing to hide. So when I open up and nothing to hide, they help me with my songs. They come in, they never heard my songs, and they're singing my songs. And they're helping me out, and it's just amazing. And I understand that a lot of it's improv in the sense that you make songs up on the scene, on the spot, right? So tell me about that. Well, what I do is after we get warmed up, I ask for the people to give me a word. And I get like 4 or 5 words. It depends on the crowd that day. And then immediately I make a song from that. And, It's like freestyling, but with the piano. Yeah, with the piano. We make style, and they help me out with the beat sometimes. It just depends on the crowd. And I also bring somebody up on stage for another song that he helps me out. He plays the bass, so I can take a solo, because I don't get to take a solo because I do the bass mostly. So it's a very versatile show. It's amazing, Natasha, how every time I'm in a different show, different setting, different people, it's the same backbone, same songs, sort of, same routine jokes that I know what I'm going to do, but sometimes I might not use them because if the crowd is giving you something to eat off, then you're going to... So it's very interactive in many senses. Totally. It's amazing. It's like therapy. Right. Interesting. Okay, therapy and entertainment. I think that I could use some of that. So where and when will you be showing? Well, in Israel right now, we're performing all over the country. If you go to lazygordon.com, or for Israeli viewers, lazygordon.com, you can see all the shows, and you can also get videos and all the TV appearances that I've made. and the idea behind it and the concept. But we're looking to go to the States and in Australia. I'm going back to Melbourne where I started this in 2015, and I hope to take my show out there and bring something unique, something totally not the way you're expected to see as far as a comedian or musician. Sometimes it's like a workshop. Sometimes people hug, it's just amazing.
Beautiful. Well, I'm looking forward to seeing the show myself.
You're
you better
invited.
Send me a ticket.
Totally.
And cool. Thank you so much for coming
I get a ticket. You probably have 5 boyfriends. I'll send you more.
I don't know about that, but I'll take some more tickets.
Yeah, you have as many tickets as you want. Thank you very much for having me,
Natasha. So guys,
Natasha.
to learn more, go to lazygordon.com.
Yes,
correct?
ma'am.
That's what you said.
Thank you.